А, да. Хорошо, клуб дыма, только что огонь был.
Ukrainian armed forces attack Crimea again. Russian sources report that 2 or 3 waves of Storm Shadow missiles were launched from the direction of Kherson and flew over Cape Tarkhankut in the direction of Belbek Airfield, Jankoy, Gvardiiska, Sevastopol, and Cape Fiolin. They also claimed all of the missiles were shot down by air defense crews. Traffic on the Crimean bridge is closed, which is a standard procedure during air raids. While we know from the previous experiences that is very likely Russian claims to be false, we do know that Ukrainian forces struck a warehouse in Sorokine, Krasnodon, in Luhansk region, using 2 Storm Shadow missiles. The result was devastating.
Нихуя себе! Ебать! Вот это уебало. Меня аж ветром сдуло нахуй. Ебануться. Ну нахуй.
This is a footage of a US-supplied Avenger Shored system in service with the Ukrainian 1129th Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment, which is successfully downing a Russian cruise missile.
Yes!
And the first batch of Abrams tanks is already in Ukraine. This is reported by the New York Times. The publication notes that the tanks were delivered ahead of schedule. The exact number of the arrived tanks is still unknown. In total, the USA intended to deliver 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine. This morning, there was a video with anti-drone nets hanging Wagner above the road near Bakhmut, and already in the evening, a video testing their effectiveness. The invaders' attempt to recapture their positions near Novoprokopivka in Zaporizhzhia region was stopped by the Shtugna P, Ukrainian anti-tank guided missile, which destroyed the enemy equipment along with the invaders on the armor. Attention, United States. Russian propagandists threaten to attack US bases all over the world.
Ну это для нас исходные данные для принятия решений. Ведь они ни на что уповают. Не то, что ни один американский солдат в результате этого конфликта не пострадал, а результат как бы всех устраивает. Значит, надо сделать так, чтобы они пострадали. И возможности для этого есть. Не обязательно на территории Российской Федерации. По всему миру есть возможность при наличии немеренного количества баз Соединенных Штатов Америки нанести существенный ущерб и сильно поволновать всех американцев, что далеко не оказывается уже не гегемоны. Просто надо принять решение. У нас же привыкли, что лишь бы что не случилось, да? А нам нужен что? Конечный результат.
And we have very cringe footage here. This is a home video of Putin's vacation in Finland in the 1990s. The Finnish newspaper YLE published a home video of Putin's vacation in Finland in the 1990s during the May Day holidays. They show the poor man, wearing cheap clothes and with an unimpressive hairstyle, playing table tennis with Sobchak, fishing and drinking alcohol during a feast.
Тут есть некоторые люди, известные всей стране. Вот это вот. Что-то знакомое лицо. Ба, Анатолий Александрович. Владимир Владимирович, извините. Все мы дружно отдыхаем на ферме Томэ.
This is what Nagorno-Karabakh looks like now. Armenians are running with the billboard in the back with Putin on it, which was installed by the Russian peacekeepers. Russia brings as much peace as a hurricane. A Second World War veteran was invited to the Canadian Parliament during Zelensky's visit. The hall gave him a standing ovation, and then it turned out that he had served in the SS during the war. The Ukrainian President and First Lady attended a session of the House of Commons in Canada on September 22nd. The Speaker of Parliament introduced 98-year-old Yaroslav Hunka to them and called him a Ukrainian-Canadian veteran of the Second World War who fought for Ukraine's independence against Russians. In response to the applause, Hunka greeted the audience. The Ukrainian President, First Lady, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, among others, were in the audience at the time. Soon, two Jewish organizations said Hunka had served in the 14th Waffen Grenadier Division of the SS, 1st Galician. It was a tactical unit of Nazi Germany's SS forces that recruited Ukrainian volunteer collaborators. The Speaker of the Canadian House of Commons, Anthony Rota, apologized and took the blame for the incident. He said that Hunka's invitation was entirely his initiative, which neither his colleagues nor the Ukrainian delegation knew about. Additional information has come to my attention that makes me regret my decision to do so. I want to make it clear that no one, including fellow parliamentarians and the delegation of Ukraine, knew of my intention or my remarks before I made them. This initiative was entirely my own. I especially want to offer my deepest apologies to the Jewish communities in Canada and around the world. I accept full responsibility for my actions, Rota stated.
A standing ovation for a Ukrainian veteran of the Second World War
who fought the Ukrainian independence against the Russians and continues to support the troops today, even at his age of 98.
Invited by House Speaker Anthony Rota to witness Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's address to Parliament, Yaroslav Hunka is one of his constituents.
He's a Ukrainian hero, a Canadian hero, and we thank him for all his service.
That was the jubilant scene Friday. Now new details have emerged about that war service MPs applauded.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.